Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. I want to briefly talk about the AMAs last night because there were some moments that had me questioning the show. First, starting with Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez performed with Maluma and they performed their songs Patti and Lonely. And this performance was very similar to Beyonce and Jay-Z's Drunken Love performance from the Grammys. I mean, Jennifer Lopez didn't even try to hide the fact that she was ripping off Beyonce's performance. Everything from the look to the lighting to the outfit, the bodysuit was similar. The hairstyle was exactly the same. Even the stage direction had some similarities. I think the only thing that separated J-Lo's performance from Beyonce's is J-Lo's dance break at the end. But everything else was too similar in my opinion. Now, I do think Jennifer Lopez is a great performer and she's very seasoned. So at this stage in her career, she should be setting the standard. She shouldn't be copying and pasting performances from her peers. It's one thing to be inspired, but it's another thing to just plagiarize somebody. And I think Jennifer Lopez knew better when she got up on that stage looking like Beyonce from 2014. Did she honestly think that we weren't going to peep this? I mean, come on, J-Lo. Anyway, moving on to Lil Baby. Lil Baby performed Emotionally Scarred at the AMAs, and he included a therapy session in the performance to kind of raise awareness for mental health. And I really liked what he did with his performance. But the issue I had is Lil Baby performed, but he did not get any awards. And at this point, it's the lack of acknowledgement for me. I feel like Lil Baby has been getting snubbed all year long, and there's really no reason for that because his album My Turn was one of the highest selling albums this year, and he has had a huge impact on this current hip hop culture. So I feel like he's not getting the acknowledgement that he deserves. And another thing about the AMAs that kind of irritates me is the fact that they continue to disrespect real R&B artists. Now, I noticed The Weeknd won in several different categories. He won Best R&B Male Artist. He won Favorite R&B Album for his album After Hours. And he also won Favorite R&B Song for Heartless, beating out Chris Brown and Drake's song No Guidance. And I thought that was weird, like, huh? And don't get me wrong, I think The Weeknd is talented and he makes great music, but I just don't see him strictly as an R&B artist. He's more of a pop artist in my opinion, but because he's black, he doesn't really get acknowledged in the pop categories, and I do think that's kind of weird. Also, I had an issue with Doja Cat winning Favorite Female R&B Artist over Jhené Aiko and Summer Walker, and I thought that was way off. Doja Cat is more of a pop artist who dabbles in hip hop and R&B. She doesn't strictly make R&B music, so I don't understand why she's being recognized or acknowledged as an R&B artist. That makes no sense to me. So I think the AMAs got it really wrong in some of these categories. Now, one thing I do agree with is Doja Cat winning New Artist of the Year. Regardless of how you feel about her, she is a great artist. She knows how to make great music and she knows how to put on a great performance. So I do think Doja deserved New Artist of the Year. Also, Nicki Minaj finally got her proper acknowledgement. She won an AMA for the Best Female Hip Hop Rap Artist, which is well deserved because she has been a part of 2 #1 hit songs. She had a #1 hit song with Doja Cat on the Say So remix and a #1 song with Tekashi on Trolls. And she also has been putting out music throughout this whole year. So I think she deserves that. Also, Nicki and Karol G won an AMA for Best Latin Song for their song Tusa. And I also think that's a very well-deserved award because that song was a huge international hit. So I'm glad that Nicki and Karol G were acknowledged in that category as well. Now, I want to talk about Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion did perform at the AMAs for the first time, and she performed her new song, Body. Body, yada, 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 yada. Ugh. I cannot stand that song. But I did like Megan's performance. I loved her choreography. Honestly, the only thing that makes this song tolerable is the dancing. I think Megan was smart to create a dance for this song because people are eating it up on TikTok. And you know, once something becomes popular on TikTok, it blows up on the chart. So this is one of those songs that is going to do well because of the dancing. Also, Megan took home an award. She and Cardi B won favorite hip hop song for WAP. So congrats to Megan and Cardi. And since we're now on the topic of Cardi, I do want to talk about some of the claims that were made about her buying her Grammy. Now, back in 2019, Cardi B won her first Grammy for her album Invasion of Privacy. She actually won Best Rap Album. And that was kind of a controversial win because Cardi B beat out Mac Miller's album Swimming and Nipsey Hussle's album Victory Lap and Pusha T's album Daytona and Travis Scott's album Astroworld. So a lot of people felt like Cardi did not deserve a Grammy for Best Rap Album. And personally, I liked Invasion of Privacy. And I know some people will disagree with this, but I do think she deserved a Grammy for that album. I also think Mac Miller, Nipsey Hussle, Pusha T, and Travis deserved a Grammy as well. It was a very tough category. And if you're going to judge it based off of lyricism and content and production, it probably would have been better off going to Nipsey Hussle or Pusha T. But Cardi B ended up winning. And it was pretty controversial because a lot of people felt like Cardi did not deserve it. And some new claims are now being made that Cardi B's label actually paid for her Grammy. Now, there's this verified account on Twitter called the Academy Music Business who made this claim in this tweet saying this: Cardi B's label paid for her Grammy. It's the votes they paid for. Now, this is a pretty interesting allegation because it has been rumored that some labels do buy awards for their artists. Now, if you remember, the former CEO and president of the Academy, Deborah Dugan, exposed the Grammys for their corrupt practices and their shady politics. And there are a lot of artists out there who deserved awards, but were snubbed by the Grammys because of these corrupt practices. And this is one of the reasons why the Academy has lost respect over the years.
In a 46-page complaint, Dugan alleges that the voting process behind the awards is ripe with corruption, involving secret committees, which she claims push forward artists with whom they have relationships. Dugan claims the board even manipulates the nominations process to ensure that certain songs or albums are nominated when the Grammys producer wants a particular song performed during the show. In the complaint, Dugan also highlighting what she calls the Grammys' long-standing struggle with gender inequality and lack of diversity when it comes to the most prestigious awards, like Album of the Year, saying those awards rarely go to R&B stars like Beyonce or Kanye West, but instead, the winners tend to be in the rock, country, and pop genres.
So Deborah Dugan, who was the president and CEO of the Recording Academy, already put the Grammys on blast for their unfair practices. So keeping all that in mind, is it far-fetched to believe that maybe Cardi B's label paid for her Grammy award? No, it's not. It's not far-fetched at all. We can't prove that Atlantic paid for Cardi's Grammy, so I'm not going to say that they did, but it's not unbelievable. Atlantic has pumped a lot of money into Cardi B. So obviously they would want something as prestigious as a Grammy to be tied to Cardi's name. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did pay for that award, but I'm not going to say that it's true or not. This is all speculation. Now, when Cardi B saw the post that the Academy Music Business posted on Twitter, she went off. She actually posted and deleted this whole rant, and it's on site on Instagram was able to take screenshots of her rant. But this is what she said: grown man with D and balls got me blocked, but talk stuff about me all day because they know I'm the B you people love to hate. I'm that B that owns real estate in y'all B's mind. I live there. Let's talk about you though. You not a part of the Grammys. You not even found on Google. You are a scammer trying to scam new artists and take their little money, promising stuff. You can't buy fans, you can't buy playlists, and you can't make no one play their music. Scammer. You got these peons on the internet, mad hype. Oh my God, a verified account confirmed Cardi bought her Grammy because it came out of this page. Gotta laugh. Even the great Nipsey said, I deserve that stuff. Y'all still crying about that Grammy? Let that hurt go. Take NyQuil with a big spoon. He a scammer, paying for promo so people can believe he a part of the industry with that bought blue check to scam new artists. He know it's the popular thing to hate on Cardi on this app. That's what he do for engagement. Everybody on this app knows in order to get their followers up is to talk stuff about Big Barty. They know your brain's so little. That's all it takes to hype you up for your support. They can be racist, raping, murder. Y'all still gonna run to them once they do a Cardi hate tweet. Y'all so easy. So Cardi went on this whole rant accusing this Twitter page of scamming new artists. However, she didn't flat out deny that her label may have paid for her award. At least that's not what I saw in this rant. So I do think this whole rant was a deflection, in my opinion. And we probably will never know the truth on how Cardi really got her Grammy. And honestly, at this point, we shouldn't care because what's done is done. She got the Grammy and it is what it is. Whether she deserved it or not, she got it. And honestly, if labels are out here paying for Grammys and the Grammys are snubbing more deserving artists, the Grammys shouldn't be respected. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.